Hello guys.
Hello again.
Hello again. First of all, I would like to thank the council for this opportunity to express my views. I read what's on your website. It says you're welcome to express your views, to ask questions, and all that.
And we spoke at the train station before, so we had a chance to do that.
Yeah.
Just ask, are you filming?
Yes, I'm.
Okay, so I'm not comfortable with us speaking on camera just now, but
Okay.
we're happy to hear what you have to say. Yeah.
Okay, but you are public officials who are discussing public policy about spending public funds in a public place. So, considering all this, I think that I'm entitled to record it and publish it online, which I'm going to do.
Okay.
So I'm stating that whatever you say will be published on YouTube. Now, here's the thing that bothers me. I kept thinking about these enormous sums of money that the Glasgow Council is going to spend, running into billions of pounds. Am I correct? Well, it's on your website. It talks of 4 billion something. Excuse me, are you aware what's on your website, sir?
We've said we're not comfortable speaking on camera.
Yes, I heard you the first time. And I said that I'm filming it anyway, because you are public officials discussing public policy, and you have invited the public to discuss and express its views. It's on your website. Are you aware that this is on your website?
I don't know what you're referring to.
I'm referring to the link that you gave me the last time. So the link which says that today in St. Enoch Center, public officials will be here to discuss the plans of the Glasgow Council to achieve net zero by 2030. This is on your website, sir.
Yeah,
Are you aware of this?
That's what we spoke about before.
Yes, you are.
That's what we spoke about before.
Yes, okay.
We're happy to do that.
Sorry?
We're happy to speak to anyone about the climate plan and the climate action, yeah.
Okay, please do. And by the way, this is,
But we're not
please,
comfortable on camera.
yeah, I understood and understand this. But please keep in mind that I'm not talking to you personally, I'm talking to the council. You're representing the council, aren't you?
On the topic of climate.
Exactly. I'm not going to ask you about your personal life, whether you, for example, prefer blondes or not. That's none of my business. Trust me. I'm not interested in any of this. I'm interested in the Glasgow Council's policies. So, could you please tell me?
I think my manager's already said that we're not comfortable speaking on camera. So we're not prepared to speak on camera.
So you're prepared to give me a consultation and answer my questions and hear my concerns, but you're not prepared to make this transparently.
My colleague has already said that she's just spoken to you at the previous consultation event at Glasgow Central Station.
Yes.
Already explained it all to you.
And we've given you this leaflet, which gives you the information about how to respond.
Wait. You actually want to keep it secret what you're about to say.
All the information's online and we'll speak to anyone about it.
Yeah, but this is meant to be a public meeting.
It is.
This is what's on your website.
And anyone can come and speak to us about it if they'd like.
So, are you saying that you're refusing to answer my questions about the Glasgow Council plans to achieve net zero by 2030?
That's not what we're saying. We're just saying we're not comfortable being filmed to have
Well,
a conversation.
you said this already 5 times, and for several times I already said that I will continue recording because it's a public meeting about public policy, about public funds. So I'm sorry, I don't want to be unpleasant, but I don't think you have any choice. And by the way, I remind you that it's not about you, it's about the Glasgow Council. So I'm asking questions to the Glasgow Council. So please, would you respond to my questions about
You
the...
can direct the questions to me. That's fine. Yeah.
Okay, I will. because the gentleman here is too intimidated
No, because I'm the manager. So
by
you
the
can
transparency.
direct the questions to me.
Yes. So, as far as I know, France is the country with most nuclear reactors, and despite the fact that they're using nuclear energy so much, they are nowhere near achieving net zero. So my question would be, how the Glasgow Council is going to achieve net zero, given that the Glasgow Council cannot build a single nuclear power station?
So nuclear is not a solution within our climate plan. We have lots of things in this plan that I spoke to you about at Central Station, if you remember, and we have all the
Please come here.
We have all of the actions in here that help us to understand what we're planning to do to get to net zero by 2030. But nuclear is not one of those options.
Well, again, my question is, given that even with nuclear France cannot do it, how Glasgow Council will do it?
Yeah, so if you remember when we spoke before,
Yes,
told
I
you
do.
that we had a very robust science process that was followed to help us understand what every action that we could do and how that would contribute to the emissions reduction. So all of the actions that are in here are based on science and data, and we know now what action we can take and how far that's going to get us on our net zero journey.
Okay, but could you please be more specific? You keep referring me to some online source or some
So we can
paper
talk,
source.
It's just here, yeah, so we can talk about it just here.
Please tell me.
So we have about 180 actions within the climate plan, many of which contribute towards net zero emissions, a number of which help towards adaptation, which is about how we adapt to the changing environment, which I'm sure you know. But within this action plan, we have these themes, and the themes break down all the different types of actions that we'll take.
Okay, you are showing me leaflets. Could you please tell me specifically how exactly Glasgow will achieve net zero? That's the question.
Yeah, absolutely. So under each of these categories...
So that the people, I will explain why I'm asking this question, so that the people are convinced that when they're paying billions of pounds in council tax, these billions of pounds will not be wasted.
Yep.
So please make the case.
Yep, absolutely. So within the action plan, and I'm referring to it mainly because it's open for consultation and we want people to see the detail rather than just hear it here. So the categories that are in here cover the main areas of emissions contribution. Things like heat, transport, energy, and there are actions under each of those.
Okay, let's
to help us
be
do that.
specific.
Yeah.
So you said heat.
Yep.
What about the heat? How we will heat our homes
Yep.
without fossil fuels?
So if you bear with me, I can open up the section of the plan and tell you exactly what it is that covers heat. So we've got transport here, we've got heat here. So the heat category within the climate plan covers how we address the emissions associated with heating our buildings and hot water across the city. We've got in Glasgow the highest demand for heat, and that alongside it prevents quite a lot of opportunities.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but again, you are referring to something that is available online or printed. I'm asking you to explain, could you please explain how we will heat our homes in Glasgow without fossil fuels? Right now, I'm heating my flat by turning the boiler on, and the boiler uses methane.
Yes.
CH4.
Yes.
So this is a fossil fuel. So if I'm not using that, could you please tell me how I will heat my flat?
So the actions that we have within here are primarily associated with large-scale heat networks, and they help us to reduce
So
the
what
emissions.
exactly will happen with the heating in my flat?
So we might